clear voice isn't an option. So we have a phone which we're not going to use. Let's see where we can go. This person probably has nothing to do with the investigation. I can't leave. In the material room. This person probably has nothing to do with the investigation. Emergency exit is locked though. What use is an emergency exit if it's locked in an emergency? Use a knife. Gotcha. Pretty sure it won't make that noise. Enough to do with the investigation either. The desk for the warden, is it even in use? Doesn't seem like it. So we can sleep in the beds and look for items. And that one. Curvy-tailed flying squirrel key. So yeah, Thomas has lost the key and we find several different types of squirrel key, I believe it is. And only one of them works. And then nothing. Some block. Hopefully we'll be bringing in the culprit soon. Oh, that'll mean the end of our little vacation here. Whatever. These two boxes. What was that? Auto bullets. Our second squirrel key. Nothing else. That's where do we need to fire? In here. Let's have a quick gander. Start pushing buttons. Sure, one of these has a key in it also. Two-sided, nope. Oh, that one of them had a key in it. Hidden York, did you find the key? So we currently have 2 keys. Striped squirrel.
You found the key. I hope this is the right one. You found a Siberian chipmunk this time, have you? Sorry, wrong key.
Who organized the keys in
Siberian chipmunk? This species lives in northern Japan on the island of Hokkaido. They're actually quite a popular pet. So it isn't even a squirrel. But we're looking for a southern flying squirrel right now.
So we haven't got the southern one.
You found the key. That's the right one? Yes, a southern flying squirrel. Thank you so much. I'll bring the files right in, so please go to the meeting room.
Okay, I'll be waiting for you.
Well, Zach, we just got here and we've cracked a big case already.
The victim's name was Anna Graham. Age 18, she just recently graduated from high school this year. Her dream was to move out to the city and become a model. But for the time being, she was working in the A&G diner here in town. She lived with her mother, Sally. Anna's father died in an accident in the lumber mill when she was a child. Her mother is unemployed and lives on the insurance money from her husband's accident. After all, it's a small town with a low cost of living. Financially, they seem to get by fine, and they led normal lives.
A normal life is exactly what a curious teenager doesn't want. It's all starting to make sense, Zach.
City folk, huh? No, I take that back. All of them can't be as bad as him, and some should have better manners.
This is a good biscuit. I've never tasted a biscuit this delicious. Where in town can I get these?
Well, actually, I baked them myself.
That's amazing. What are you doing in law enforcement? I'm very particular about biscuits, I'll have you know. The balance of milk and butter you've achieved here. Oh my.
Agent Morgan, the autopsy's ready. You are welcome to accompany me to the Greenvale General Hospital. Emily, you come too. Thomas, stay here and tidy up these files.
Yes, sir.
We're going to use the car outside. Let's get going. You might think this is just a small-town police investigation, but our inspections are thorough and solid. I'm hoping you won't slow us down.
Another one clear. Turkey sandwich.
The Greenvale General Hospital is down the road by the lake. It's too far to walk. Come on, get in the car.
If I'm riding in a car, George, I prefer to be the driver. Can you provide a car for me?
What are you talking about? You don't even know how to get there.
Which is another good reason for me to drive, George. I need to learn my way around town.
Oh, man. Very well. Then I'll ride with you. I want to keep an eye on you.
Fair enough.
Just one thing, Agent Morgan. Your involvement in this case is limited. That means you don't have to learn your way around town.
George, we'd better get moving. The hospital closes at 2100.
Plenty of time. Don't tell me you intend to walk there. I won't be joining you if that's the case.
Previously during the investigation.
Very well. Then I'll ride with you. I want to keep an eye on you.
Whatever, I just want to look around. See? Pay to look around. We'll get more time to actually look around. Just having a quick gander. I'll take this one anyway.
Zach, we're heading for the Greenvale.
Oh, my bad. Oh my god, I hate the driving in this. Get out of the bush. There, I'll get the wipers on. Toss out that tree. I do love the music. God, this driving. This driving is so painful. Really? Get a random missing wall. Whatever. So in the bottom right we have our petrol and the damage to the car. Let's go, go. God. Tell this. Oh, I swear to God, I'm a better driver than this normally. Having your sirens on slowly speed you up. Right, how the hell do I get out of here? Good thing I did get back in the car, otherwise I'd never get there in time. Let's try again. I've got that dirt road there. Is on for driving like a moron. Car, come on. Faster. Oh, born. It's stupid not to stop and pick that up.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out?
They told us to be there before 2100, but don't worry about that. Let's.
We got the left-hand bone.
A human bone? This doesn't look related to the case, but shouldn't I let someone know?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Let's go.
Zach, we're heading for the Greenvale General Hospital. According to George, it's down the road by the lake.
Oh my god. Driving is the worst on this game. Done it again. Need to learn these buttons. Don't worry, we'll stop and do a bit of fishing or something when I've got time. This isn't just me messing about, this is generally bad. Can we go up there? Yeah. Come on. I got to talk for a second on it, the speed.
Agent Morgan, have you no respect for rules and protocol? We were waiting for you, and now you try to go in by yourself.
Oh, George. I didn't see you in the parking lot, so I thought I'd wait inside.
Just watch it from now on. I don't like inconsiderate people who think that they're above the rules. And I'm sure I've made this point clear by now.
Calm down, George. He probably just got lost on his way here and rushed in. Right, Agent York? Let's go inside then.
Oh, Emily, you're so adorable.
Hello, Sheriff.
Hi there, Fiona. We're here to see Usha. Do you know where he is?
I think Dr. Johnson is in the computer room.
A computer room? In a hospital?
Nice to meet you, Mr. FBI agent. The computer room is where our employees share a computer.
Very nice to meet you, too. I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. But how did you know I was FBI?
Easy. None of the police in this town wear cologne.
Sick man.
Besides, that scar on your face is the biggest rumor in town.
Rumors get exaggerated as they spread, even in the countryside.
What's that you're reading, if I may ask?
You haven't heard of this yet? It's a recent bestseller mystery. It's set in the U.S., a small traditional North American town close to the Canadian border. A peaceful, traditional place. However, that peaceful town is shattered by a terrible crime, the murder of a local girl. And that incident causes grief and sadness to everyone in town. But everyone feels the seditious, heinous evil still lurking, alive. Yes, much like the situation right now here in Greenvale.
Fiona, don't say that.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. With Anna dead and all.
Don't worry. Books are written to entertain, and it's good you're enjoying it. What we're faced with here is a terrible crime committed in a real world. Much different from that of a novel. So there's no need to apologize.
Thank you, Agent York.
Watching her struggle, she's been doing it for ages. Let's have a quick gander around here, what can we get? No relation to the case I'd figure. Running all day. Zach, we've little use for a TV right now. Our favourite cartoon isn't running. Made that level. Let's go to the computer room. We need to find Usha. Let's have a quick ogle about. Must be somewhere around one of these. Yeah, it's suspicious. Let's go, Zach. Oh my god, show your tits, FPS. That's what I'm looking for. Bathroom for the patients. It's quite roomy inside, no doubt to accommodate wheelchairs. Right, let's go. It's locked, but I might open it if I can find a key card. I'm just going to stop pestering people because they don't do anything. Come on, where is it? Found it.
We couldn't find him.
Fiona needs to check her information.
No, I don't think so. Does the doctor like playing games by any chance?
What do you mean?
There's a message on the computer, and a card key already set in place. The king passes the rook and meets the bishop. The knight takes a pawn along for the queen.
What does that all mean?
It's a simple puzzle.
Zach, let's take him up on his challenge. You can do this, right?
I can't remember this puzzle. So I'm pretty sure it's just how it is. Oh god, I cannot remember my chess pieces. Bishop, bishop, pawn. Yes, that is the king. And rook. The king passes rook and meets the bishop. That's the knight. It's queen again. It's queen again. Bishop, then knight. Takes pawns of the queen. Very simple puzzle.
The doctor awaits below with the deceased.
Another code? But there's nowhere to insert a password.
More games. I'm going to get Fiona to call Usha up here right now.
No need, George. The message appeared with the card key. It's telling us where to use it.
This is not the time to be joking around, Agent Morgan.
Dr. Usha is below with the deceased. With Anna. Below being underground, I take it. Simple. Simple. Then it's time to meet the mischievous architect of this little game.
Nah.
Guess where that goes? Can steal anything here first? Do 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 do. See what I mean? The music is just amazing. I'm sure this isn't the right way. I need to get downstairs. Where is it? Me too, before the frames catch up to the... Ah! There we are. Turn on and off because that's how cards work. So I'll grab some agent on it. What's this one? Oh, telephone. Here's the chess master himself. Oh my god.
Usha, sorry to keep you waiting.
Ah, you made it. Let's get started, shall we?
Blingiest doctor ever.
This is Agent Morgan from the FBI.
Nice to meet you. I'm Usha Johnson, the doctor in this hospital.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please call me York. Everyone calls me that.
Very well, Agent York.
Are you a forensic practitioner?
Let's just say I've dealt with corpses before.
That battle of wits, by the way. Did you create that yourself?
I just wanted to see if our FBI agent could handle the task.
I see. Well, it was pretty fun.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it.
We don't have much time. We need those autopsy results.
Eee.
Next time, try challenging us without obstructing an investigation. You've angered the monarch.
From the onset of rigor mortis, the stiffening of the muscles, the time of death is estimated to be between 20 and 2200 hours. That's still quite early for such a crime to take place. Note that there are 2 exterior wounds, pressure marks around the neck, and a long cut running from chest to abdomen. Blood marks on her right hand tell us she was gripping something round in her right hand.
Yep, that's your right one.
Her skull is also fractured, but that is unrelated to the cause of death. It probably happened to her after she was killed. Now, I first thought death by suffocation, due to the marks on her neck. But after further investigation, I now have a different conclusion. The direct cause of death was loss of blood from the wound.
Which means...
She was cut up while she was still alive.
Yes, a sharp knife was used. It was inserted beneath the sternum and then quickly sliced downwards. The excessive loss of blood from her internal organs is what actually killed her. Her nails are clean, and with no skin cells from the attacker. She also doesn't appear to have been bound nor badly beaten. She was apparently killed without resistance. The most tragic thing, however, was that she was unable to speak her story to anyone who could hear her cries.
The perpetrator cut out Anna's tongue.
Well, I believe she was drugged first to phase her consciousness, and then the killer killed her. Now, the killer most likely has a deep, traumatized past concerning women. He probably cannot converse with them normally. Cutting out the tongue suggests a very lonely individual. Either that, or a truly hardcore sadist. He must get off on watching women suffer, especially when they can't answer back. Now, he watched as the blood pumped from her body, as she gradually grew cold. Now, a case in Seattle in 1985 was much like...
Usha, please, limit your report to your findings as a doctor. Criminal profiling is my job. You're wrong, also. Anna died fully, deeply, painfully aware of what was happening to her.
But,
Tell me, what time did it stop raining on the night Anna was killed?
Just before I went to bed, right after the movie on TV ended, so around 1 a.m.
What movie was it?
An American Werewolf in London.
Directed by John Landis, 1981. So the rain stopped, accompanied by the ending song, Blue Moon. George, would you mind if I examined Anna myself?
What more do you hope to find?
I'm sure I mentioned that I have a personal interest in cases like these.